Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Allison. This is Allison Appreciates. Thank you for appreciating with me. I am your YouTube law of assumption coach that lives in the end with you. So it's been a little while. I've had some wonderful company. One of my dearest and nearest is in town. So we've been busy doing things around the house and socializing and having fun and delicious dinners at our favorite haunts. And it's been wonderful. So we shout out to her. And so this is an update on saturation. So last week, I made the video on Tuesday, but it was Monday that I started saturating, and then today would be Tuesday. So it's technically been 8 days since I've been saturating. So please let me know if you saturated with me for a week and how it went, and just really get those affirmations just grounded down into your spirit. Really get that anchor down. It went great. It went great for me. And of course, it's a little more challenging. Like, I have a small space, so I just have a one-bedroom apartment. So my wonderful friend is staying on a fantastic air mattress in a little cubby in the living room. But obviously, it's a little, harder when you're sharing a space with someone to make that time to saturate, because you've got to find that space for yourself. Maybe that means getting up early. Maybe it means before you go to bed, you're taking that time to saturate, because of course you're visiting and you want to be present for the people in your life. But just because we live with people doesn't mean we can't saturate. We can. And we had some separate activities, so I made sure I saturated on transit, got that as a time period for me to saturate. And yeah, it went really well. In fact, there was someone I wanted to reach out to me, and I just saturated that they always text me, and they did 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row with saturation, with just they always text me every day, and so that's very satisfying. Those are the kind of successes that when you see them, when you give them to yourself, you can replay that success over and over again. Well, if I did it before, I can do it again. Well, if it worked before, it's going to work again. The law doesn't stop working because we lose our focus, right? I mean, it does, but then again, when we lost our focus, what were we focusing on? Something not as great happening, and guess what happens? Something not as great, right? So it's about focus. It's always about our focus. It always comes back to our focus. So use saturation as a tool to just really help ground yourself into that new story, and that way the old story can't get that foothold, right? There's no need to spiral because you've already set yourself up. You've already saturated. You live with someone. You got up 5 minutes earlier than you needed to, so you could saturate for 5 minutes to set your day on the right path, right? You can saturate right after a meditation session, right before a meditation session, again, right before bed. Traveling to work, you can saturate. Doing dishes was a great one for me. Boy, oh boy, did I saturate doing dishes. So please do that. Please try that. And I found that it kind of just centered me a little and made me feel a little more ready for the day. And just like when we also commit and then do the work consistently, you just feel better because you're showing up for yourself. So if you didn't try it with me, that's okay. Please try it now, because it is my new identity. I saturate because I find that it is the most consistent way I can prove to myself that I'm being consistent without having to add an extra chunk of things into my day. I know I'll make a video at some point about my morning routine and like my base morning routine and then the extra things I do. But saturating and like making like a carved out portion of time for repeating affirmations, I like to do it with feeling. Of course, you can do it robotically. Was something I didn't prioritize. And the lack of consistency in what has shown up in my life It really shows. So I'm expecting a lot to show up this year. And I will be making a video at some point about raising your positive expectations and how to do that. That's a lovely Abraham Hicks principle. So we'll be talking about that. That will really help. I have been doing that for some years, but again, it wasn't as consistent as I am now. So I know that because I'm doing the work consistently, the results will show up consistently. As I change myself, the mirror will continue to change. And this will be for you as well, right? We change ourselves to change the mirror. We don't try to cajole people or manipulate people or throw a pity party for ourselves to make people change. No, that's not what we do. We change ourselves so that the outer world shows up as we would like. So, yes to saturating and how great it worked for me. Please let me know in the comments if it worked well for you. Please like and subscribe. And yes, I do have a video about successes coming up as well. That might be after this one, since I was gonna do a video a day and I missed a few days. I'm gonna try to post double videos when I'm back at it to make up for it, to see if I can get to like 31 videos in January. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see how it goes, because I do have other things. I've got to look for some work, and of course I have some creative things that I am doing, and I have, life stuff, as we all do. But I would like to really pump this space up for all of us, and to enjoy ourselves, and just to really explore these ideas. So of course, any comments and questions, please feel free. So saturation, please give it a try. And if 7 days feels too daunting, which I totally understand, just say try 48 hours, because you want to give yourself more than a day with this one, because you want to see also how good it makes you feel. Okay, so try it for at least a 48-hour period, and then report back on any video about, hey, Allison, I tried saturation, this is how it went. Okay, so thank you for being here. Thank you to my OGs. Hi to Nancy. And thank you for my new subscribers as well. And it's just going to grow. It's just going to grow and have some fun. We've got some fun things coming up. And this is a space to talk about the law of assumption and the law of attraction and enjoy ourselves, because the journey is the longest part of it all to any manifestation. So if you have fun along the way, you're looking at a happy ending as well, right? So it's just a matter of training ourselves for that, because of course we were taught to just, don't be happy until you have the thing. But we all know you have to be happy before you can have the thing. So, and in a genuine way, not to force yourself to get the thing, right? It's a very tricky thing there, but we'll talk more about that too. It's very nuanced, but I know that if you're in the law of assumption community, that you understand that kind of delicate balance, because it is. But anyway, thanks for living in the end with me. Let's have some fun. Let's have a gorgeous week. It's very chilly here, but the sun is out, so we love that. We'll take it. We'll take it whether or not we can see it, whether or not we can feel it. Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.